Hey guys, what's up? This is Jason, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to economy crash to make yourself money, tons of money, and how to buy those Exo Suit slots and max out your Exo Suit. So, first things first, I want to give credit where credit is due, and this is actually a technique I saw on Hawks Gaming. So, I'm going to link to his channel above in the cards. I'm going to show you his channel right now. This is where I found it. I was watching some of his videos, and this is amazing. And it's a semi-legitimate way to do it, and it's just genius how he does it. So, credit where credit's due, Hawks. He came up with this, and I'm just sharing it with you guys. So, without further ado, let's get into this. First thing you want to do is you want to do an economy crash, and that sounds terrible, but it's not a permanent crash. So what the idea is, you go into any kind of I usually just hit the space station. Go anywhere where the galactic network is on the wall, where you can go to the terminals and buy an item. And you want to buy something that's really expensive. So what I usually aim for is technology modules. Buy as many as you can. I would say max out as much, buy all of them. So let's see how much this is going to cost. Probably about 4 or 5 million, 8 million. Oh, good lord. So you're going to want to have a good chunk to begin with, but you're going to make so much more money, so it's okay. So, spend 8 million, and look, before we start anything, I want to make sure everyone sees this. I have 307 million units right now. So 307 is the official starting number. So I'm buying all the technology modules, and you'll see, but as a general economy, like preface or anything like that, if you see it's in white, this little percentage right here, that means that the price is reasonable. It's 8.5% higher than the normal price. There's a normal set price for the whole game. And the price on this space station is 8.5% higher than normal, which is fine. You know, everyone's going to have higher or lower. But you see right above it, the microprocessor is plus 81%. So that's almost double the normal price. So that's not a good deal. That's why it's in red. It's to let you know, hey, this is not a good deal. I wouldn't buy it. If you need it, you need it, and so buy it. But if you go somewhere else and get it for a cheaper price, do it. And then you'll see up here, green, negative 30%. That means it's 30% cheaper than the average price, and that's really good. That's why it's in green. So that's kind of generally what the economy kind of tells you up front. Let's buy all those. And also, make sure you have enough room. So, I have a lot of slots open, so that's why I had enough room for that. Yep, tons of room. So, I maxed out all my slots. Then, next thing you want to do is, if you have any credits left over, and hopefully you do, while you're doing this, you can also buy slots for your inventory, your Exo Suit inventory. So, run over here, you'll see this guy, he sells you the Exo Suit, you know, blueprints and, you know, class upgrades. You're like, cool. Walk past him, walk over to this thing, and you can buy slots. Now, they get more expensive as you buy them, so the more you buy, the more expensive it gets over time. That's why you need to make some money, and that's why we're going to do this while we're also crashing the economy. So, with all that being done, the general idea is you're going to buy it all. That way it's scarce. You buy all of one thing, so it's scarce in a system. So let's go back. Let's sell it. Now, if we sell the technology modules, it still gives me a pretty good price. I'm making a little bit less than what I sold them for. That's fine, because it's the first system, so that's why. Now I'm going to buy them again. Look at that. Negative 40%. So it's cheaper than it was before. So it was, what, at 8%? Now I'm buying them back cheaper than I got them the first time. 4 million. Got it. Boom. So we're crashing the economy for technology modules specifically on this one. So after you do that, that's a pretty good price. You bought it for a pretty good price. It's really cheap. Next thing you want to do is hop in after you've bought your Exo Suit slot. Hop into your ship, and we're going to surf to the next system. Now, the key for this is you want to find a system that is pretty well off. A wealthy system. And the reason why is not because they'll give you a better price. Because the wealth of a system doesn't really depend on the price. The price is variant depending on, you know, what type of system it is, what's there. That doesn't really depend on the price. Why you're looking for a wealthy system is because they have higher quantities. That's the key. Wealthier systems have more items. Not the different types of items, but like if I went to a unpromising system just like this one, they might have 100 technology modules. But this balanced is a little bit better. They'll have 150 technology modules. That's what I mean. So you want to look for something that's wealthy. Alright guys, so you guys get to the next station and you want to sell your technology because you're trying to crash the economy. So, where's my technology? Okay, 150. There we go. Boom. Okay, so we sold it. We made some money. Oop, don't back out of it. Actually, stay in there. Now we're going to buy. We want to buy the technology module. You want to keep buying the same thing over and over and selling it because now it is super cheap. There we go. Boom. All right. So you'll make a little bit of money every single time, but then, you know, it'll slowly grow and it'll keep growing because you're going to be crashing it as much as you can. And also on top of that, you're adding more inventory slots, so you'll be able to buy more every single time. So yeah, don't forget, come over here, grab your inventory slot. All right, let's go to the next one. So guys, let's see what I'm doing. Let's sell my items. Boom, 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 boom. So this is my 5th station. So let's sell all of them for 10. So I started off with how much? 307? And I'm at 320, you guys. So I made, what is it, 13 million? Just traveling station to station. So, guys, this is definitely, and the more money you have, the more inventory space you have, the more money you can make. So this is an exploit that really takes advantage of the space and the amount of money you start with. So the more you have, the more you're going to make. A few tips on what happens when you do that. If you want to really dive into the economies of No Man's Sky, I'm going to link an article down below in the description on Reddit. It really goes into what goes on with the economy way better than I could describe to you. But the general idea for me is when you sell a whole bunch of an item, it crashes the economy for that item. So if you sell a whole bunch, the price goes down. If you buy too much, the price goes up. The thing is, though, the economy doesn't stay permanently damaged for that item. So, like, if you crash the economy on technology modules, it will slowly recover again on its own without you even doing anything. You don't have to fix it or anything like that. Over time, it'll slowly tick back to normal. So you don't have to worry about permanently killing a system or anything like that. Don't worry about it. What you're doing is you're exploiting the economy to the extreme. So, all you got to do, and this is the best way by far I've seen to do your Exo Suit slots and your money at the same time, your units. So, definitely do that, and don't forget, guys, buy all the technology modules you can, or whatever item you decide to pick. I picked technology modules because it's easy to keep track of, and they're really expensive, so you can make a lot of money off of it. If you guys know of anything else that is a better option to use, like I figured out technology modules are pretty good. You guys, if there's another item, please tell me down in the comments down below. I want to use the best item to sell and trade. But while you're doing that, do not forget every space station has an Exo Suit slot you can buy. And eventually, over time, they get more and more expensive to the point where you're buying one slot cost 1 million units. So you're going to need that. But, I mean, if you're raking in, I only went to 4 different stations. So, and I made 14, 13 million just doing that. So if you just keep doing it in an hour, I mean, that took me 10 minutes. In an hour or two, you could have tons of money, max out your slots, and then you can use my guide to make your Exo Suit invincible down below and up top in the cards to just dominate this game. So hopefully you guys liked the episode. And if you did, hit the like button, but also go over to Hawks Gaming's channel. Go over there. He has tons of stuff, guys. tons of information that's great and awesome for this game. So if you're interested, go over there, subscribe, at least watch a couple of his videos, because if you're interested, if you like the stuff I'm doing, he's doing the same thing over there, and he has tons of good information. So I will see you guys next time.